Welcome back to Granbury TV. I'm Drew Whitaker, here sitting with the sheriff for the weekly sheriff's report. How are you today?
Doing good.
I'm sure you're just as tired as we are. It's been quite a busy week.
Yeah, we've had some number of things going on throughout the night, so been up most of the night, but I'm here.
I understand. I hear you there too. Well, let's jump right in so you can get some sleep after this.
Now I'll be here for the rest of the day, no problem. It's all part of the job, so
I understand.
you do what you got to do when the time comes to do it. And we had the SWAT team called out, our Region 6 Special Operations Group, formerly called the Hood County SWAT team, and they went out to the Erath County area.
I remember last week mentioning you mentioned that to do the roundup or the normal roundup.
Yeah, and last night they had a call that DPS was involved in a pursuit started up by Cisco on Interstate 20, and ended up out by Dublin. So a guy barricaded himself in a building or in a home, vacant home out there, and so they had to go out there and help with that. So they didn't get back till late, and had other things we can't talk about yet and going on, and
of course.
So it was a long night or short night, or depending on how you look at it. So also this morning we got a jail full of people. Judge Messina, I guess he just had it all hit at once and had 19 people sentenced to come to jail.
Really?
So
Wow.
got a total of 193 in the system today, and 16 of them still in holding when I left to come down here for the interview. So,
well, it is summertime. School is out. I don't know if that. I know you mentioned it a little bit that it could change. That could change the numbers a little bit, but becoming summertime.
yeah, we'll have to see what happens. But otherwise, we've had the narcotics unit's been they're always busy, and they've had a busy week. They arrested two in connections with drugs on the May 4th, at around 7 p.m. The narcotics unit conducted a drug investigation and arrested Kenneth James York and Samantha Marie McMillan for manufacture and delivery of a controlled substance, and that's felony 2, and bond was set at $25,000. York and McMillan were in possession of approximately 2.9 grams of meth, and they're both in jail.
Of course. Well, it's good to get those off the street.
Yep.
Take down another lab.
Yep.
It's always good.
And then we had the narcotics unit again made another drug arrest on May 1st around 7 p.m. that they were conducting a drug investigation and arrested David Charles Satterley. He's 40 years old for possession of a controlled substance, and that's a state jail felony, and bond was set at $5,000. He was in possession of under a gram of meth, and he did get out of jail on bond though. Then we had a sex offender that was arrested for failing to register. So on the 28th of April, around 7 p.m., Hood County Sheriff's deputies arrested Patrick Tyler Smith. He's 21 years old on a warrant for failed to register as a sex offender, state jail felony, and bond was set at $7,500 at the 1200 block of Mambrino Highway. Charge stemmed from Smith failing to meet the requirements as a sex offender, and he's still in jail. So.
Man. Well, I'm glad their drugs are getting off the street. That's always a good thing. I know your narcotics unit works pretty hard, because most of the news that comes in is drugs off the street, which is good.
Yeah, they're out there working hard all the time, making me proud.
Fantastic narcotics unit.
Yep.
What do you have this week, Sheriff, for the Crime Stoppers of the Week?
Crime Stoppers tip of the week, they need information on a burglary of a habitation. The burglary occurred on South Oak Trail near the entrance of Oak Trail Shores. This burglary occurred sometime in the last month. Unknown persons made entry without the owner's permission, destroyed the carport, and stole several items. Missing items include an orange and blue, I'll spell it, Kioti, four-wheel drive tractor with a fork and bucket, an attached blue 6-foot shredder, and an extra red 6-foot shredder not attached, a gray Craftsman 38-inch riding mower, a green 42-inch Craftsman riding mower, a John Deere riding mower, a red Murray riding mower, and a 25-year-old Yamaha beige and brown golf cart. It was an electric yellow cement mixture, and a red Lincoln 225 welder with leads and assorted hand tools.
Wow.
So these guys these people, unknown persons, were very busy over there. So
Yes, they seem to quite the havoc.
yeah, and there's enough stuff here that somebody surely knows what's going on out there and can give us some information. So anyone with information of a burglary of a hab is asked to contact Crime Stoppers at 817-573-TIPS, or you may go online to Hood County Crime Stoppers website, hoodcountycrimestoppers.com, to submit a tip online. Text a tip to tip 129 plus your message to 274637. All tips remain anonymous. Upon arrest and an indictment, you could receive up to a $1,000 reward.
Well, hopefully the folks out there, saw something, because that sounds like something that couldn't be done in 30 minutes.
No.
That took quite some time. So hopefully someone saw something or heard something, that could lead to the arrest of those gentlemen.
Yep. So, and Kathy, got me. We talked at our board meeting about the Crime Stopper cards.
Yes.
And so they got our Crime Stopper cards in. So
Fantastic.
we'll be getting these circulated to help people know and remember. It has the text to tip 129 and the message 274637 on the bottom, the Crime Stoppers number and everything. So
a perfect convenient card that could fit in your wallet or your purse.
Yep, we'll get
That'll
these
be perfect.
out.
Well, thank you, sir. We'll definitely
give those
start
to you, and I'll
spreading
get
them around to everyone. That'll definitely help.
Yep, we know all the help we can get, not just on this, but
any
other
crimes in general. I completely agree. Well, thank you, Sheriff, so much for coming out this week. We know you're very busy, and it's really nice for you to take your time out of your day to come and let the public know what's going on. So we appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you for allowing me to come and get the word out.
We'll see you next week.
I'll be back. Thank you.
Perfect.